What's up, English lovers? It's Harindi from Headway Learning Solutions. Today, our lesson is about articles. Have you heard about articles? There are only 3 articles in English language, which is a, an, and the. Articles are divided into 2 parts as definite articles and indefinite articles. The only definite article is the, and the 2 indefinite articles are a and an. Definite means you definitely, means you know the meaning for sure. If you know the meaning for sure, then you use the. I'll explain it later. If you don't know the meaning for sure, which means indefinite, you use a and an. Let's see how to use the indefinite articles a and an. When you use a and an, you have to always use it with countable nouns. Even though it is countable, you don't know the specific identity of the object. Let's see. A flower. A flower. It can be any flower. Roses, violets, tulips, anything. Anyway, it's a countable noun and the identity is unknown. So you have to use a. A tree. It can be any tree. So use a, and trees are of course countable. A ball. Any ball. One ball. So because of that, a ball. And how to use an. Please refer to our previous lesson on vowels. Then you will identify how to use an. Always use an to words starting with an vowel sound. An elephant, an island, an umbrella. Countable nouns, one object, but the identity doesn't matter. That is how you use indefinite articles. Let's move on how to use the definite article the. Right. As I said before, the definite article the is used when the identity is well known. What does it mean? Let's see. You must have seen these kind of instances in books, in novels. At first, you don't know the identity. I went to a house yesterday. A house. It can be any house. Then you start to give your explanations. Then you have already introduced this house. Use the article the. I went to a house yesterday. The house was haunted. Now you know what house you are talking about. This is the same house which you visited yesterday. So don't use a again. Use the. You definitely know what kind of a house this is. Which house you are talking about. Look at the second instance. I want to buy a book. A book. It can be any kind of book. You are talking about this for the first time. So use the indefinite article a. Then move to the second line. The book is written by Stephen King. Now you know what kind of a book you are talking about. You are talking about the book which you want to buy. So use the definite article the, not a. So the rule is, you have to use the indefinite article when you talk, when you are introducing something for the very first time. But if it is a common thing well known by everyone, use the indefinite article the. The definite article the is used with unique things. These things normally don't use the indefinite articles a and an. You have to always use the with them because they are one of a kind. Let's see. The Newton's theory. You don't say a Newton's theory because there is only one Newton's theory to the world. So use the Newton's theory. Next, the President of Sri Lanka, the President of Maldives. You don't say a President of, which means there are many presidents. No, there is only one person. So that one well-known person should be identified as the. Next one, the London Bridge. There's only one London Bridge to the entire world. So don't use a, use the. Another rule of using the definite article the is, it is used with geographical terms. Let's see. The Gobi Desert. It is a desert. You don't say a Gobi Desert. For one reason, there's only one Gobi Desert. And the second reason is it is a geographical location. The Nile. Most of the time, rivers use the definite article the, not a. The Maldives. Island collections usually use the definite article the, but even though Sri Lanka is an island, you don't say the Sri Lanka. It's just Sri Lanka. If it is an island collection, that means a lot of islands together form one country, you have to use the. The USA, the United States of America, because 50 different states together form that country. Even though India has different states and it makes one country, you don't say the India. You have to say India. That's English for you. You have to say the United States of America. Next one, the Himalayas. Mountain ranges normally use the definite article the, not a. If it is a mountain range, use the definite article the. So my dear English lovers, that's the end of the lesson of articles. Please practice your articles and use them usefully. Next time, let's meet with a new series of lessons. We have already finished parts of speech. Practice your parts of speech. Let's meet with a new series. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.